What's up? So I wanted to do a video, just kind of a follow-up from the other day. So I was talking about fuel mileage. I was only getting, so when we started this journey, I was at 14.8 miles per gallon pulling the fifth wheel. Well, ever since we parked at my mom and dad's for the coronavirus stuff, right? We parked there for a month, and ever since we left, I've only been getting about 12.8. No matter what I do, I've changed settings. That's the best I could do. So what I want to do is, I figured it out. I want to tell you, really, in my mind, it's probably one of the biggest things, maybe even number one on the list of things to know and check before and during your journey. So one thing, and look at the mountains, awesome. This place is pretty cool. We're in Washington, anyway, Quincy, Washington. Anyway, is right here, the tires. That is a huge deal, huge deal. So let me explain how big of a deal it is. These tires, I guess from sitting for a month, this thing hasn't sit that long since we started. For sitting a month, it, I guess, had, I don't know, between difference in temperatures and things, they were only running about, I had been running about 72 PSI, max is 80. For some reason, I like running about 10% less than max. But anyway, and I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't even know this until this happened. So I checked the pressure at about 2 campgrounds ago, and they're at 60, about 60, 62 PSI. Well, what I've done is, I've got a little air pump, and I'll show you that in a minute. But what I've done is, I inflated them to 72 PSI, which is what I was running. Made sure the front two tires on the truck, I think are running about 63, 64. The back two, I went ahead and inflated them to about 70. Well, we hit the road, I could see a change on my average mileage is where I'm getting this to. So, you know, those things ain't completely accurate, but I figured, I mean, 2 miles per gallon, that's a big deal. So we hit the road, automatically, we're in mountains, and we were in Montana. I could automatically see 14.8, you know, 14.6 consistently with the fifth wheel behind. So that's a big deal. That's huge. I mean, I would have never thought, unless I seen it with my own eyes, that would have made such a big difference. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you 2 things you should not leave home without if you're RVing, camping, anything. So the first is going to be a plug kit. I got just the Napa, I get the cheap ones, whatever, kit. It works. I had to use it our first trip to Maine. So also an air compressor. I got the battery powered, so the battery goes here. And the reason I do that is because if you're on the road, it also plugs up to a 12 volt to the car plug, and it'll do 110 too. So anyway, that is a huge, oh, also I want to tell you, truck tires. So I'm real picky about what kind of tires I put, just all that kind of stuff. So 10 ply, if you're towing 10, these are 12 ply, 10 ply, you got to have 10 ply. That's just, you don't want any blowouts, you want it to wear evenly, and you need to rotate them and all that good stuff. But anyway, so I run about 10% less than max PSI cold, obviously. But anyway, I just want to share that with y'all. That's something I've learned, and it's apparently it helps, because 2 miles to the gallon in this thing, that's a lot of money. Anyway, all the driving we do. So anyway, hey, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Catch y'all later.